Hello, welcome to Switched On, Paul speaking, and today looking at Space Robinson, which comes from Creativo Games, and this one is on the eShop for £7.19. Now, what first attracted me to this? A couple of things actually. One, it's a dungeon crawling roguelike, so everybody roll your eyes and cross that one off on your bingo card, because it's another one of these on the eShop. But what first really attracted me to it is when I saw the trailer. Not only did it look a nice little game, but also it just reminded me, I sort of got the vibes that it was a GameMaker Studio game. So I reached out to the developers and asked them, and indeed it is. Made in GameMaker Studio. A little bit of dabbling myself I've been doing in that, trying to make some games. And there's a lot of games on the Switch that use GameMaker Studio, so I know it's a sort of a language that gets easily dismissed. But you look at some of the best games on the Switch actually were built using GameMaker Studio. You look at Katana Zero, you've got Hotline Miami. My mind's going to go completely blank now, but Hyperlight Drifter, Friends of Ringo Ishikawa. There are, I mean, probably 20 or 30 games that are critically acclaimed, made in GameMaker Studio. So it is a really good tool, and I love using it. And hopefully one day I'll get a game published on the Switch. But anyway, that's another deal. This is Space Robinson. So I say it's a dungeon crawling roguelike. Got sort of randomly generated levels. Your idea in each level is to find the exit. Let's move on to the next level. It's kind of a mix here. As you can see, the gameplay is a little bit like, I don't know, you'd say maybe Enter the Gungeon, something like that. Sort of gunplay. Got weapons to find and upgrade. But what I also like is when you go back to your base here, which is sort of a big ship. I really, really like this setup, and it just drives you to keep pushing on. Basically, you've got all these rooms with all these broken things in them, and they need repairing. So you find artifacts out in the world, and you bring them back here and you repair them. So this one here needs a glass cube. This one here needs a battery. This one here needs a laser block, and they all do different things. So this one here, broken health machine, make it through the desert and jungle without using any first aid kits, will give you that artifact. But they will give you different things. I have got one artifact here. You can follow this blue cable here to this central generator. The idea is when you fix one of the machines, they get wired up to this generator, and then you power the generator to activate the machine. So you still, even if you find the artifact in question, you still might not be able to activate it unless you've got enough power in the generator by collecting crystals to power it. So this one that I did unlock here gives me a first aid kit. So you can turn these on and off quite easily just for hitting them with your spanner. So you've got all different sorts of things here, all different kinds of things. What's this here? An empty dog paddock, so you can have a pet as well that follows you around. Got another paddock here, an empty winged pig paddock. So basically, long and short, we've got loads of things to collect. Let's go on another mission, see if we can fare better than we did last time. And say these are all randomly generated. But I just think it's a really nice little game. I should stop trying to kill myself. The setup is right stick to aim this reticle and ZR to fire. And you can pick up different guns. There's like weapon caches around. You'll see those if I can get to one without being killed. As I say, you've got your gun here, and you've also got on the R button, you can swing that wrench around to save some ammo. Collect these crystals, as I say, to go in your generator to power up that. Probably shouldn't be wasting ammo here, should I? And there's all different biomes as well. Once you get out of this kind of desert, there's like an ice tundra and all different sorts of biomes. But say the idea here is to find the exit, and things do get really hectic. So if you can find a gun pretty early on, a more powerful gun than the sort of the pea shooter that you start off with, that's ideal. Need to find a weapons cache. You've got that kind of dash move there on ZL. But here, if you don't take care of incoming enemies, it's very easy to get yourself surrounded pretty quickly. There's a nice cache of gems there. Always some useful items. Let's Press the L button there to get a health boost. But yeah, I've really enjoyed my time with this. I've played it a fair bit this week. It came out on the 10th of September on the eShop. So it's been out a couple of days, but so I've had the game myself for just over a week now. And if you're a fan of these sort of games, so if you like Enter the Gungeon, then it's kind of got that feel, but you've also got like that sort of base building part of it. Here is a kind of a shop. You can choose which of the nodes to activate. By the way, those are sort of exploding plants that I'm hitting do damage to the enemies as well. If it's not obvious, I'm also terrible at this game. As you level up, you get skill points there, and you can increase those different skills. Probably going to show you one more quick run to see if I can. If you can get a weapons cache fairly early on, then you're pretty much set. And at the end of this run, if I remember, I'll go and dump those crystals off. Show you how that works. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this game. I'm not going to. I'm not reviewing it, so I'm not going to stick a score on it, but it's definitely going to get my recommendation, especially if you like these sort of games. And so it is another GameMaker Studio game to add to the collection. So there's plenty of ammo I just picked up there, and that is a grenade launcher. Let's see how that. See how you like me now. I've got a grenade launcher. There is limited ammo, so you have to be careful. Got one blob of health left and no health pack. This isn't going to end well. Oh no! So I'm rubbish at these roguelike games, but I love them just because of the repetition. It's always something different each time. You know, I mean repetition in like you're playing the levels quickly, you're back in the game really quickly, trying to do a bit better than you did before. You know the score of these roguelike games. But yeah, I like the sort of the quick nature, the quick turnaround, and the collectible nature of it. Let's go and dump those crystals off in the generator. There they go. So 2000 is our next target. But there you go. Really like this one. Big fan of it. Space Robinson. So it came out 10th of September. So it's been out a few days on the eShop. But definitely check it out if you're a fan of these sort of dungeon crawling roguelikes. Definitely comes with a thumbs up from me. And I hope you enjoy it. Leave me a comment below if you've picked it up and you are enjoying it. If you've got any questions. And drop me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And please subscribe if you're new. Really appreciate that. And I will catch all you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. And see you again soon. Bye bye.